Yes, sir.
Project Blow, right? Haiku Guitar, right? California, right? Los Angeles, right?
Let's go.
So I'm going to step into some classic Freestyle Fellowship material.
Let's go.
Trying to see if I got it. Now we're going to go back.
Let's take it back.
Way back in the time, like we always do about this time.
Yep.
And then more the words of KRS-One. We're not done. Now I'm trying to decide, do I want to do 5 o'clock follies or 7 seal?
Oh, snap. Ooh, 7 seal.
Which I want to hear, 7 seal or 5 o'clock follies?
Let's get into that seal. Get into that seal. Let's go. Let's go.
I wrote this when I was like 18.
Word up.
19. But I'm gonna need y'all to help me out with it.
Let's go.
Everybody say you are who you are.
You are who you are.
Be advised, they'll come. Be advised, they'll come in from a sky kingdom. Hear the trumpets and then be advised, they'll come from a pure black whirlwind. Be advised, they'll come. Be advised, they'll come. Bring back Myka, hysterical in the flames. Americans never claim captivity. You still be doomed down. They never ever jump back. You crack breath pepper. Some heavy consequences. Don't rush your fire. No break. You wrinkle to practice. Intense. They in the bubble like plasma, amoeba, placebo, black ring fall. Searing as all as I call Lord. Y'all got know what you have been betrayed. Perspective rebels in a hurry. Sorry, don't really be afraid for your soul. Let's go.
Let's go.
Once again, everybody help me out. Let me hear you say you are who you are.
You are who you are.
Be advised, they'll come. Be advised, they'll come in. The week of an eye, then the sun will shine. No longer for anyone. Be advised, they'll come. But someone sure that they'll win. Be advised, they'll come. Synchronize with the one. Sergeant McCoy, tell us and Robbie Race, the bright stars, guardian angels, into total subjugation, close to group cohesion, love and telekinetic.
Oh yeah, one time for your mind, yeah. I'd like to welcome everybody to another edition of the Live Mics podcast show out here at Ben Smoking Barbecue. We got a few people out here that we want you guys to listen to. Come on out, get real familiar with the hip hop scene on the West Coast out here. If you guys ain't familiar, want to introduce right now, it's the Final Boss Tour. We got Myka 9 in the building. Want you guys to know that we are truly honored. The word legend gets thrown around a lot, in the hip hop world. And yeah, man, this is a legend, pioneer, one of the founding fathers, not of just Freestyle Fellowship of West Coast hip hop. And I just want you guys to show your love. Give it up for Myka 9, y'all. Myka 9. Yeah.
Hey.
How you feeling today, my man? What's the word?
It's all love.
Yeah, I just love it when you say that, man. It's all love, my man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Fresno. Just want to thank you for blessing us with your presence.
Oh man, it's an honor to be here. Got to shout you out, Live Mics, the show, of course, Freestyle Fellowship, Project Blow, Haiku Guitar, AM Radio.
You already know.
Magic Heart Genies. I want to shout out, some of Fresno's own and been known, Planet Asia, or Aesop from the Living Legends, and a variety of different other artists, through the years. And Fresno is always a stop on our way, either up or south. Going north or coming south.
Anytime you're going up to the Bay or something, it's like, you're coming through, you're in the area of Fresno. Yeah, man, I just want to say, like I said, welcome. It's an honor to have you here on the show. I just want to personally myself give you your flowers, my man, and thank you for the positive influence that you've had on my life. You know what I mean? I've been listening to your music since day one. So yeah, it's been thank you. I just want to say thank you, man, from the bottom from the bottom of my hip hop heart. You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother.
That yeah, man, big influence on me. Big influence.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I'm on this tour. This is the Final Bosses tour.
Final Boss. Talk about that for a second.
Oh man, it's been an experience, man.
Yeah.
Rocking it with Shane, aka Brando, and rocking it with Ekam and J Master and DJ E-Dub.
Shout out DJ
Afro.
E-Dub.
Afro is amazing.
And
Rocka
really nice.
and DJ Babu. They've been hitting some of the stops with us, and the openers have been very dynamic. And I've been able to express myself, and we've been warmly received in every city so far. So
that's awesome to hear, because I know you guys, like you say, your influence travels up and down the entire West Coast and surely to the other sides of the United States. Yeah, so I just wanted to take it back real quick with a question. What were those times like, those vibes back when you guys were recording those first two albums, To Whom It May Concern, Inner City Riots? Like, what was that vibe like being young artists and that chemistry? Can you talk about that chemistry and the vibe and that synergy you guys had?
For me, it was like the way they depict in the jazz era, back in the bop era, where cats were taking the music serious, even though we were having fun, because we were still like in our jolly phase.
Right.
We were, doing our best to push the belt, push the envelope, and living those records, in regard to, that stemming from the heritage that we established at the Good Life. So there was already a certain
Good Life Cafe
par excellent level that we wanted to convey, and we all pushed each other as well. So the first album, we were mainly like individuals, bringing our records, looping them up with Jay Soompi's help, and then recording our songs individually, did a couple together to wrap it up. But then the second project, Inner City Griots, we worked more interwovenly and did a lot more unison rapping and chopping.
I noticed that.
So the first album, interesting enough, we got a Grammy nomination for that last year.
Shout out to the Grammy nomination, Freestyle Fellowship.
And then this year with the Olympics, the breakdancers were saying that Hot Potato was like number 11 of their all-time favorite
Shout out Hot Potato.
to breakdance and compete to. And
shout out to breakdance and making the Olympics, man. That's big time for hip-hop.
And even more recently, like we're performing at the upcoming Rhyme Fest, and that's got a stellar cast of artists.
Absolutely.
Shout out the Rhyme Fest family.
Shout out to the whole Rhyme Fest visionaries.
Yeah, and so my latest release was Teleported 4 with Freematic. And he passed away a month after I released it. That was about 7 months ago. 8 months ago. So I'm pretty much celebrating that man's life and the records that we did. And I just released a song called Size a couple days ago with Factor on Fake 4. And I also released a song with Old Boy Rhymes, and he is on Strange Famous Music. And both songs are different but amazing. I'm just very fortunate to be on tour promoting, campaigning.
That's awesome.
For that cause. So what it was like back then when I was younger, and recording with the crew was like not so much as hit chasing as opposed to just trying to do a different song every time, come different every time, and do something different than whatever else is out there.
Just being original and
chopping melodics.
The chopping, the melodics, letting the soul speak.
Indeed.
At this stage of your career, my man, what's next for yourself in Freestyle Fellowship? Any plans of retirement?
I don't think so.
Y'all still creating and building. And
we got songs in the can. And we got beats to write and record to finish off this project we've been working on. And we're about to perform as Freestyle Fellowship at the Rhyme Fest. And we still get offers to perform and whatnot, every so often. So
just keeping.
I know I'm staying active because I have new projects coming out. I got like 4 different projects in the can. I got a project with Blue from Blue in Exile.
Shout out Blue in Exile.
I got a project with Biz One. And
shout out Biz One.
That's got guests, Abstract Rude, AC Long and Crew and stuff.
Shout out to Crew.
Got a jazz project with this guy Anthony, and his podcast is A Long Way from the Block.
A Long Way from the Block. Look out for the podcast.
That's his podcast, and with him I have an album, a jazzy poetic album. And I also have some albums with my guy Abnormal Justice and a few of the people that I've been working with.
Right.
We continue to work and move forward.
Looks like you guys just staying busy, man, and just keeping the art coming.
Shout out Noah, got a project with him in the works. 2 more projects that I'm excited about too with Adriatic, because I did a project with him called Emotion, and I'm almost done with another project, Adriatic.
Where can we go get most of your music at? Like the website?
Spotify or Alpha Pup primarily.
Okay.
AlphaPup.com.
Alpha Pup, okay.
Yeah. Shout out Daddy Kev from Alpha Pup.
Shout out Daddy Kev.
But I'm on Spotify and stuff and
right.
all the DSLs.
All the platforms. Okay.
Yeah.
You published a book lately, just recently.
Shout out Parker Pubs.
Yeah, sure. It was entitled My Kaleidoscope.
My Kaleidoscope.
Yeah, My Kaleidoscope. So talk about the book and why you thought it was important for you to, what it all entails and why you thought it was important to publish.
I thought it was important to put a book out. At first, just like a fan book, like a coffee table type of book. But once we got into the process of it, I realized a lyric book or some lyrical clarification or closer to clarification. There's still a couple of typos, but other than that, just to give them a mix of it. And so what I thought was really special about it is how the typography of the different songs kind of accentuated the styles. And I thought that was cool, as well as the interviews and the intros and outros and the biographical material. And also with the pictures from Brian Cross. When I look at the pictures, it takes me right back to those certain key moments in era. When you're there, you don't think, wow, this is historic. And later you realize, wow, these pictures are in museums.
Absolutely.
Pictures of museums.
I mean, I'm sorry I don't have the book here with me, but I will have it on my coffee table shortly. But man, I am this.
Yeah, go to lulu.com.
Yeah, definitely go to lulu.com. You guys, you can check out My Kaleidoscope.
Myka 9, MYKA.
How many rhymes you got? How many songs you think are in there? They say just over like.
Might be 30 to 60 or something.
60.
But I've been on and done like over 900 songs.
Man.
It's well over 900 now, probably 1,000.
It's a lot of history sitting across from me right here, man. West Coast hip hop, man. They
got me in that chart too for using the most words.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I
think that's pretty cool.
I do think that's super cool. I think about that a lot when you said that no one's got a wider vocabulary on the microphone than my man Myka 9 here. So, man, you're gonna learn. Your brain cells gonna grow, man, when you listen to this, man. So, man, you named off all the groups. Haiku D'Etat, Magic Heart Genie. Shout out Jay the Sarge. And
DJ Drez.
Yeah.
Shout out Fat Jack. Shout out DJ Kilu.
I was going through
AC
the whole
Alone,
catalog. I'm like, hold up. Slippers, Profound, Jay River. I'm like
Profound. Jay River. That's with the new Suspiria. Shout out D Ski as well.
Yeah.
See, projects go as such as like Timetable.
Right.
It's all love. Citrus, work in progress.
Talk about that ability to just always be able to work with different genres and different types of groups, and that ability to be versatile and not just hip hop. Like you said, this.
Well, it's not just from being a musician, a producer, throughout my life, but also appreciating in general vocalese from jazz and scat and transcribing to reggae and DJ dancehall to grime, drill, broken beat, different styles of rap, different forms of music. So appreciating form as in a descriptive term for different cultures of music, kumbia, Sukos, Pakistani tragedy, raga or rag. Jazz, modern jazz, rock, speed metal, punk.
I remember the
underground hip hop, mainstream club.
The Magic Heart Genie's joint with Sarge. You guys did the video. You guys on the magic carpet, and I'm like, that
was like some dubstep shit.
Yeah, man, that was
called Heartifact.
The Heartifact.
And the lore with that was that the Heartifact was this rare artifact, but it's known as a Heartifact. But it's a microphone.
It's a microphone with the heart on it.
Every album was connected from Heartifact to pulmonary artistry to cardiac arrest.
Right.
And it was all about the lore of those who wanted to acquire the artifact, curators and museums.
Curators. That whole ideology of that is just, man, it just keeps your mind tingling, man. I just love it, man. Keep that coming, man. So yeah, I don't want to keep you all, I don't want to keep you. I know you got a show to rock out here, but I just want to thank you for coming on my show, my man. And you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
If you want to send your love out before you step up out of here, go ahead and do that real quick.
Yeah, I want to shout out the kids. I want to shout out my girl. I want to shout out a lot of MCs that don't get these platforms anymore.
Right.
But they still rap and still going for it.
Right.
I want to shout out the people that are in jail, unjustly so, and those that may have to pay their debt to society.
Debt to society. Incarcerated.
Yeah, and still, doing something positive with their time.
Right.
I want to shout out, people that are still, whether or not confused about, what's going on in the world. There's a lot going on in the world, and
a lot going on right now.
Don't be afraid to speak up and speak out.
Absolutely.
What a way to do it.
Couldn't agree more, man. So yeah, I thank you. Like I said, I thank you for coming on the show, and hopefully this is the first time, and hopefully it's not the last time, my man.
Indeed, it's all love.
Love to have you on the show again. It's all love, everybody. Myka 9. Yes, we're out of here. Live Mics. Peace.